Man, this is a wild pour. I'm having a tough time wrapping my head around it. I can't even talk right.
Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another Wildcard Wednesday video where we draw a sample at random from our pool of worldwide sipping spirits and we taste it totally blind so that you get a completely honest, unbiased opinion separate and apart from any labels or bias or hype or anything like that. So this could be something that is expensive or hard to find. It could be something that's very easy to find and inexpensive. We won't know until we do the reveal, but you'll see us give it a rating and then find out the price and see if that changes our rating before we find out what we're drinking.
Yes.
If you like that and you're new here, go ahead and think about subscribing to the channel because this is the style of content we do over here all the time. Let's get this on the nose and see what we're working with.
All right.
Whoa. This, when we're talking about worldwide sipping spirits, I'm immediately thinking, like, did I accidentally put a bourbon in here?
It smells like a bourbon. That's what I was thinking.
It looks like a bourbon too. The color is very rich, so it could have additives. Sometimes that happens in international whiskey, but
it smells like a bourbon or a rye, maybe even. Like, it's got a bourbon smell. I don't know how else to put it.
yeah, it does have a very bourbony smell. Maybe like a sherry finished bourbon or something is what it reminds me of. But
I can see that.
This is specifically not supposed to be any bourbons or ryes in here. Although there can be whiskeys of the American variety in here, although I'm not sure that's what we're working with. Let's talk about when we say it smells like bourbon, what are we talking about? Caramel, vanilla, oak. There is like a berry sweetness to it, like a dark berry. That's that sherry note that's coming through.
It smells like a sweet popsicle stick.
Yeah.
That's what bourbon smells like to me.
But like if there was like a raspberry popsicle. It's got a little bit of darkness to it.
Sure, yeah, I can get on board.
All right, let's get this on the palate and see what we're working with.
Whoa, it tastes very fruity.
Yes, it does taste very fruity.
Like a piece of fruit.
But the first thing that hit me was pepper. Right on the tongue, tip of the tongue, all the way back. I'm getting some like white pepper sharpness. I don't even know what white pepper tastes like. It's not black.
We have some in the kitchen. Would you like me to get you some?
No, not right now.
Okay.
It's not the black pepper flavor though. It's the sensation of a lot of black pepper on your tongue, but there's a brightness.
This tastes like the white mystery flavor Airhead.
You know what? You're right. Wait, is that an official? Is it not different flavors?
It's mystery. It's different every time.
Well, if it's different every time, how can this taste like that?
Okay, then it tastes like the blue one.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that. I've tasted the white one before and had it taste like this.
It tastes like an Airhead.
Yeah, it's that type of level of sweetness, that concentration of sweetness. Like when you eat an Airhead, it's sweet, but it's not overly sickeningly sugary sweet, but it is very sweet.
But the flavor that lingers at the end is an Airhead flavor.
Yeah, and now going back to the nose, I'm getting more woodiness on the nose. That's really coming to the forefront, and that super heavy-handed sweetness that was on the nose at first has kind of taken a back seat.
This is interesting, because I am getting that pepper finish, or pepperiness that you're talking about, but for me it's on the finish, not at the beginning.
And that was first sip of the day. Now that I'm taking a second sip, you're right, it is calming down. The pepper kind of hits mid-palate.
And back.
And goes into the finish, and it lingers. There's a really nice woodiness on the finish of this. The sweetness that is there is very nice. That first sip was my first sip of the day.
Yeah.
And I tend to take sips of things and hold them on my tongue for a few seconds before I swallow them. And as soon as it hit my tongue and sat there, it just started, like the pepper spice started going off. But that definitely subsided on that second sip for me.
Okay, I have a rating. Are you ready?
No, I'm not. I need another sip.
Okay.
Wow, that third sip for me, or fourth sip, or whatever sip it was for me, that time I got way more like honey malt type of flavors. Like the fruit is taming down big time.
I'm still getting fruit, but I'm getting a lot of pepper still. And I like it though. It's not black pepper. You're right.
It's just that sensation of pepper. But the flavors you're getting are, to me, what I get when I drink a malt, like a scotch or something in that scotchy type of vein.
Gotcha.
Where it's like this honey note, and that's what I attribute to malt. It's like honeysuckle.
Interesting.
It's not really floral. It's kind of sweet, but a tempered sweetness.
Yeah.
This has some thickness and some viscosity. The finish is hanging around. Obviously, everything is dependent on price here, but where are you at before finding out price?
I like this. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. That being said, it is not an everyday pour for me. I liked the kind of candy flavor I'm getting. It's not too sweet where I'm like, oh, it's too sugary. But I definitely won't reach for this every day. However, when I want this specifically. So,
yeah,
thumbs up.
It's quite good. I'm going to give it a thumbs up too.
Okay.
I do like it quite a bit. I wish the sugary sweetness that I got at first stuck around.
It did for me.
But what it's mellowing out into, and I say mellowing out because it's got a concentration to it, it's kind of settling into like this really balanced pour where you get that sweetness up front and it just transitions into this beautiful oaky spicy finish on the back end. I like it a lot. This is in our pool. What?
How much?
Whoa, what?
How much?
Is there a typo?
How much?
It says $680.
Are you kidding me?
Number 14 in our pool, $680. I don't think that's right.
Are you kidding me?
I don't think that's right.
Did you fat finger it?
I don't know. Maybe. I didn't. Is there anything in here that's that much?
I don't know. I don't know what's
there
in here.
There are scotches
I
that are that
literally
much.
have no idea what's in here.
Wow. Okay. I do like it a lot, but hang on.
Oh,
I don't like it. $680
no
like
way.
it.
No way. Actually, I would. If it's truly $600 and something, it gets a thumbs down. I'm not paying that much.
What if it's $60 or $80?
Okay. If it's $60 or $80, then it stays thumbs up.
I would go 2 thumbs up at $60 or $80.
If it's $600 and something, it's a hard pass for me.
Hold on, man. I mean, it is layered. It's nuanced. It's bringing a concentration of flavor to it.
Still,
I wouldn't be surprised if this were some high-aged scotch that is a crazy price. But man, $680 is a lot of money.
It's a lot.
Wow, so your thumbs down at $680.
At $680.
But your thumbs up at $80.
If it's $60 or $80, I'm going to stay thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm going to give it, man, I got to be honest. Like our rating system here, if it's $80, I'm 2 thumbs up. Our rating system,
Two thumbs up?
Yeah, at 80. There's a
Okay.
concentration of flavor here
Okay.
that just doesn't happen a lot.
Okay, that's that.
If-
I don't want to gloss over that. That's a big statement.
Yes.
2 thumbs
If
up.
it's that good. But if it's $680, I'm not surprised based on the taste. But our rating system is whether we would actually buy a bottle or not.
Correct.
And thumbs up means we will want to buy a bottle. Just okay means we could take it or leave it. Like we might buy a bottle, we might not. Thumbs down means we will not buy a bottle. And honestly, I am not going to buy a bottle of this if it's $680. So just right there, it should be thumbs down. But I do really like it. So I think I'm going to land on just okay.
So truthfully, if I said, "Hey Josh, here's your fun money and then some," and then you buy 1 bottle with it, would you do that? Would you buy this bottle with it?
No. There's so many other things. I would buy so many other things.
So I say you're trying to be nice, but you need to be honest.
No, it's good. I like it a lot.
To be unclear is to be unkind.
Man, look, if I had a chance in a bar to have a pour of it or something, it would be astronomically priced. But it's still maybe for a special occasion if you like scotch. I'm assuming this is a scotch or a scotch-like profile.
I know.
Wow. Okay, your thumbs down. I want to say just okay.
Let's find out what it is, and then
realistically.
maybe you'll know if you are wrong with the price.
Yeah, well, people are laughing if I'm wrong. All right,
Probably.
Here we go. This is... Oh, this makes sense. This is $680.
Are you kidding me right now?
Nope. This is Redbreast 27-year-old Irish whiskey.
Holy, it's Irish.
53.1% ABV, so 106.2 proof. That
Okay.
explains a lot. It's a Irish whiskey finished in bourbon, ruby port, and sherry cask. So we're getting heavy bourbon influence, heavy sherry cask
Fruit,
finish, and I
like
can
the
see the port
sweet-
as well with the dark fruit.
This is very good,
Wow.
but y'all,
Hang on.
that's a lot of money.
We have to thank Peter Fasciano over at Whiskey is a Journey
yes,
for sending us a
thank
sample.
you, Peter. I'm going to kind of
This-
savor this tonight.
This is an insane sample. I'm going to try to steal that when she's not
no,
looking.
he's not.
This is an insane sample, man. Wow.
Yeah, I cannot believe it's that much
Wow.
money.
Now that I'm going back to it, I'm getting a little bit of like buttered syrup pancakes. Like I'm getting a little bit of like a kiss of maple on this,
Yeah.
like maple syrup.
I think if I were more of a Scotch, Irish, like international whiskey collector, maybe I would see myself paying that much money for it because it is good, but I'm not. So I just can't. I I would spend that much money on other things, though, so I can't fault people who would want to spend it on whiskey. So.
That's good. I mean, the finish lasts forever. The transitions, the layers of flavor, everything is beautiful in this glass. It's just so much money, but it's a very high-age product that has a lot of work that goes into making it. So for a special occasion bottle, you know what? My official rating was a just okay, and I'm going to stand by it. Because knowing what it is now...
Yeah. I'm still a thumbs down, but it is delicious. And if you have the money to spend on it and you want to, go for it.
Yes. Here's the thing. We ain't got it like that, but if you got it like that, then this is a very good whiskey.
If you got it, get it.
And if I caught a windfall of some sort somehow,
yeah.
I would buy this. I would buy this one time just to have this bottle around.
I wouldn't be mad at it, but yeah.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it. And if you want to tune into one of our live streams and join us for a pour, we'd love to have you. Hit that bell. It will let you know we're going live. Hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to sign off there.
Yes. Be good to each other. And until next time,
cheers.